Welcome to Gamer Ability. I'm your host, Sixpenny, and we're diving back into Breaking Point, the story mode in F1 2021 on the Xbox Series X. In the last episode, Aiden Jackson was on fire, had a tire puncture, but was able to battle back into 7th place. In the video before that, Aiden Jackson got his first victory. We raced flawlessly in that video. If you missed any episodes, I highly recommend you check those out after this video. Click on the playlist in the description. I also have a My Team series on the channel where Ryan Gamer, the multi-sport athlete, is working on building the Gamer Ability racing team. You can check those both out in the description, but let's go ahead and move on to the next chapter. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like and subscribe for more F1 2021 content. Let's do this. All right, Chapter 5. Wow, the grid heads to Monza. The team at Williams have managed to find some welcome consistency during the second half of the 2020 season. Both drivers are hungry to gain ground in competition, but Aiden Jackson is determined to outperform his teammate Casper Ackerman, both in the standings and in the eyes of the team, heading to the Italian Grand Prix several weeks later.
I'm not sure if it's something to do with the energy storage. I'm losing power on the straights.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay? I'll take a look at it.
And how are we today, chaps? Everything running smoothly, I hope?
All right, Brian. Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points, eh?
Yeah, I'll try.
Actually, Aiden, I'm glad I've caught up with you. Thought you might like to know. I had a call this morning from Toto Wolff. Mentioned you directly.
Oh.
I think they're sniffing around for next season. You're being watched.
So, no pressure then?
So, what's the problem with the car?
I'm losing power on the straights. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah, theoretically, do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race?
Yes, boss.
And Casper's reporting no problems?
No.
Okay, let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aiden's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver. Casper, how are you today? Feeling good about the race?
I mean, Ackerman is such a baby, right? I mean, he needs to grow up a little bit. You know, we get Spec 2. Yeah, we've been crushing it out there. We've been crushing Casper. And yes, we are the star driver. Wow, okay. So let's see what Devin Butler has to say. So ahead of the Italian Grand Prix, we caught up with Devin Butler, the divisive driver currently racing for Racing Point. He said, I'll be continuing my success with Racing Point next season. If it ain't broke, why fix it? And let's see what else he says. We asked Devin about his detractors or if he had a message for those that have been outspoken about him in the past. I couldn't care less, Butler announced. At least people are taking notice. Let them say what they want. It's me behind the wheel and I'm not going anywhere. That sounds like the Devin Butler we know, right? Let's see what social media is saying. Another race weekend, another vintage F1 track. Could we have another classic on our heads today? I hope so. Getting another call. Who is this? Brian? We just talked to you, Brian. What do you have?
Brian.
Hayden, I'm glad I've called you. Listen, don't worry about Casper.
Let me stop you there. Brian, Casper's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I've got a race to focus on.
Good man. In the garage just now, that was my fault. I know how he can be.
What, childish? Self-centered? I'm sick of it, Brian. He's been on my case ever since I joined the team. He needs to grow up.
Okay. You just leave Casper to me and get your head in the race. Let's put that new power unit to good use, eh?
Sure thing, Brian. See you on the other side.
Yeah, so Brian, you didn't do anything wrong there. So let's see. The transfers this year are insane. Although Sainz moving to Ferrari is definitely McLaren's loss. And then in response, F1 Winner 85 says, not if the rumors about Ricciardo taking his seat are true. With Daniel around, McLaren will explode. All right, so some movement happening here. Jeff, be careful in the inner curves at the first 2 chicanes. Yeah, we know that. Let's see what personal assistant says. They're now doing the interview before the photo shoot tomorrow. Ah, we're having an interview. And then Colin Perry from Trackside has been hassling again. You know, just set him up the interview. There he is again, Colin Perry, trying to get an interview with us again. Oh, we'll do it. Let's go ahead and pop into the race here. Chapter 5, Jackson looks to take full advantage of his car's new power unit, to the vexation of his teammate Casper Ackerman. With the grid set, his focus locked in, Jackson is eager to show Ackerman why Williams signed him. We're heading to the Italian Grand Prix. Here's race day.
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action, and we hope you're ready to see the world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Here we are then, Monza, the 90th time this event has been held, so a special year for F1 fans, particularly the Italians, who are rightly proud of this event and its heritage.
Yeah, it always feels a bit special here, doesn't it, Crofty? Hamilton holds the joint record with Schumacher for number of wins here at 5 apiece, but could snatch it outright today with a 6.
Nearly 100 years of history here, so let's see what this year holds in store for the Italian Grand Prix. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ackerman, Carlos Sainz, and Kvyat, Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Alexander Albon, Ocon, Leclerc, Lance Stroll, and Butler, Vettel, Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen, and Aiden Jackson. Giovinazzi and Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Well, let's just say the new power unit didn't give us a big boost in qualifying.
Right, let's see if we can squeeze some performance out of this new power unit. Good luck out there today.
Okay, gamers, new power unit, but did you see that? We qualified 18 with the new power unit, and Ackerman qualified at 4th. Are you serious? Wow, we are not good at qualifying. Let's see. Default strategy, 7 laps on the soft, 6 laps on the medium. I like that. Not going to do the soft and then hard strategy. We got a lot of ground to make up to beat Ackerman. Can we beat Ackerman? I don't know if we can push up that much. We're getting aggressive on the start, like always. Very aggressive here. Overtake wide open. Taking the outside. Oh, we are gunning. That could have been terrible. We almost went full speed into Gasly or Ocon there. It's 3 wide up ahead. Gonna tap the overtake on the exit. Try to get a little bit of a boost. There we go. Great start. Up in 6 positions, gamers. 6 positions. This new power unit's running good. I wish we would have ran qualifying. Gonna cut league. That's on borderline of an illegal pass. I'd say it probably was an illegal pass, but you know, if they don't call it illegal, we're gonna keep doing it, right? We are getting a little too carried away off-road here. I'm doing a good job at saving it, but if we keep doing that, we're gonna spin out. I don't know what the objective is, but I'm gonna work to beat our teammate. That's always my job. Go after Ackerman. After complaining about that power unit and he qualifies 4th, there's clearly nothing wrong with his power unit. Gonna try to take him on the inside. Beautiful. You're gonna use the overtake here while we have it. Try to get in the slipstream of Albon, Ricciardo. We have Ocon and Leclerc right behind us. It looks like gonna try to pass us on the inside. No, gave up. went back in the racing line. I'm going to stay inside just so we don't run in on the outside. Locked up on the tires, contact, a little tire on tire action there with Albin, but Albin really got some good speed out of that. So good recovery. Ackerman up there in fourth. We're gaining 3 seconds ahead. He's right up there. DRS will be open next lap. No mistakes, Aiden. Can I take the inside here? Maybe? Yeah, we did. Good overtake there. Aggressive. You got to be aggressive.
That brings you up a place.
Ricardo is 0.5 seconds ahead. Gaining on Ackerman about a second so far this lap. Maybe a lot more than that, actually. Got to tap the overtake. Oh, that is beautiful. Almost lost it. Aiden holds on to the car. You'd love to see it. That was dangerous, gamers. We almost lost it. Gonna use some overtake on the outside here. Oh, Daniel Ricciardo cuts us off. That is great racing. That's one thing that the AI has greatly improved upon. They're so much more aggressive. Okay, DRS enabled this lap. Using the slipstream as much as we can. Drafting on up. Looks like we're about to get passed by Albin. No, Albin holds off. Probably because he knew we always struggle in that turn. It's like, I don't want to be next to Aiden when he goes in that turn. He's liable to spin out, and he's not wrong. Just got to be within 1 second. Down 0.46 right now. Plenty of time left. Going to get DRS and try to move up. We have Kvyat, Norris, and then the other, I think they said Sainz changed teams, so. Oh, what a cut on the inside. Aggressive overtake by Jackson. DRS about to be wide open, running that ERS overtake. Just, we are running for this. Gaining time. Using up a lot of reserve energy, though. But can't use the energy at the end of the race. We have to use our one and only flashback, gamers. You know, Aiden Jackson knows how to do that flashback. He knows how to go back in time. That's why he's so good. Okay, now we know that you don't want to get slick on that curve. That's much better. Gonna try to pass on the inside. Did a good job of defending, using that overtake. But try to go on the inside. Good overtake. Beautiful. Taking the inside out. Gaining on... No, I thought it said Sainz changed teams. Maybe for the next year, I guess. DRS wide open. Trying to gain on Norris here. Oh, huge speed there. Cannot pat. This is not... Oh, we are so close to Ackerman. Who wants to bet? Is Ackerman going to actually give us a free pass? I don't think so. It's a big battle. Lando, Sainz, and then we have Ackerman right up there. This is a battle. These are the moments you want to see. This is racing right here at its finest. Going to pump the overtake in the trench. Oh, no. We almost lost it, gamers. That would have been into the race. Good recovery by Aiden Jackson there. Whew. DRS going to be wide open. Using overtake as well. Wow, Lando is trying so hard to use overtake, and his DRS is open as well. But he gives up, gives us the outside. We took it. Don't spin out here. There we go. We are so close to passing our teammate. 4 laps into the race. Plenty of racing left. No need to get risky. No aggressive overtakes. We have no flashbacks left. Gonna try to get on the inside. Good recovery. Not enough engine power. Sainz used that overtake. But we're gonna be using DRS. Using that overtake. Sainz takes the inside on Ackerman. Can he actually pull it off? Yes, he does. Takes the inside on our teammate. And we're coming up on Ackerman. So close. A little bit of bump on our teammate there. That's alright. Keep it going. May be able to get him very soon. No need to get aggressive. Because we know Casper's going to be getting aggressive on us. And he's not going to let us get a clean pass unless we really have the advantage. My interest is Ackerman going to try to make a move on Signs up there. Use a little bit of ERS there. Take the inside. Beautiful pass. Ackerman did not want to give that up. You saw him dive in a little bit on us there. DRS. Going to try to get Signs. Now, we don't have to get aggressive, but we do want a podium. Verstappen is 3 seconds away, gamers. Aiden's looking for another podium. Almost lost there. Going to use overtake to try to gain some advantage here. Ooh, we almost spun out. The problem there, I left overtake on a bit too long. And if you catch a curve with overtake on, come on, Signs, give up the outside. Give it up. Beautiful racing. Pump the overtake. And we get DRS. That's a perfect time pass.
Okay, good work.
They're using a lot of overtake, using our slipstream, trying to get ahead. Are they going to make the cut? They do not make the cut. We lock it up on the inside. We keep it up, using the overtake. Wow, we locked up the tires there, gamers. That could have been just terrible. We hung on, though. Aiden Jackson is racing like a true champion here for Williams Racing. Battling.
The car ahead is 4.3.
Okay, 4.3. We definitely lost time. Need to save a little bit of energy. Our pit window is coming up here soon. So Signs is more than 1 second back at the detection zone. They're not going to be able to benefit from DRS on us. But Ackerman will be able to use DRS on Signs. Is definitely in 1 second. But Ackerman, it looks like it's not able to make the pass. It looks like he may get passed by Lando back there on the map. Let's battle on in. Oh, we got loose. What a recovery. Lost traction there, but Aiden again shows his championship status by saving that. That could have been the championship. I mean, that would have been the race. Yeah, our team's not going to win the championship, I don't think. Unless they do something crazy.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
All right, push hard on the in-lap. We're about to pit. Looking in good positioning here. No, so Ackerman is out as well.
The gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Oh, no. They could have gave us a warning there. Okay, we have to get better on that turn. That is embarrassing. Wow, the stewards did not give us any type of corner cutting there. I guess they saw that we kind of spun out of control a little bit. We got to do better there. We're losing so much time if we're going to want to battle for a podium. Verstappen is 4 seconds ahead. Got to get within 1 second to have that DRS advantage. We have a little bit of reserve energy that we're saving to defend off behind us. We're not as worried about the podium. We're worried about the cars behind us. We're going to try to make the push as best we can, but it's never going to be an easy push. That's been the troublesome part. Aiden really improved on that part. We're racing right now. We're losing time, though, to Verstappen and Bottas. It's going to be tough to get all the way up to them, but we can do it. We are pitting this lap. We are pitting this lap. Be ready. Be ready, crew. My question is Casper... So Casper is not pitting on the same lap, so he's staying out. He is staying out for a few more laps. I'm interested to see, is he just doing an extra lap, taking the mediums? Or is he gonna do that hard strategy? Move those softs and then change into the hard tire. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do. So we're running a medium, Signs is Grosjean soft.
No more scheduled pit stops.
All right, everybody's on that one pit stop strategy here. Let's do this, gamers. Had to cut down the first gear there. We are struggling on that curve. It's nuts, gamers. Aiden is really struggling on that part. Let's keep making a push. We don't need to get aggressive. Ackerman's up to third, but he's going to have to pit, so... Grosjean is going to have to pit as well. And we had the faster car. Going to be able to take him on the inside easily if he gives it up. And he does give up the inside. Using a little bit of overtake on the exit, and we have DRS. Let's turn off overtake and just let DRS work its magic. 3 seconds behind Giovinazzi. Then we have Ackerman, who's 17 seconds, but will have to pit. We almost lost it there. Gonna have to use a little overtake to gain back on the acceleration. That was almost the end of the race again.
Is coming in for a stop.
All right, so Casper is in the pits now. Let's push. We got to worry about tire wear as well. We should be fine. Let's take a look, see how we're doing here. Oh, we're good. No damage. Move up to P6, so we have some work to do to get back to where we were. Verstappen is right ahead of us. It's going to be tough to compete with Verstappen up there. He's liable to battle back and push to the first. We have Verstappen and Stroll, Sainz 6 seconds behind, Ackerman 6 seconds behind too, so we really improved on our pit strategy there. We're running out of excess energy here, and we still have a whole lot of race left. Need to start coasting a little bit more, reserving some energy for the end. So at the top left, it's showing that the objective's complete. It's showing that green thing. That means that we are completing our objective. I guess the objective is just to beat Ackerman, maybe? But we're racing solid right now. Almost spun out, but we hung on.
The gap behind is 7.1 seconds.
Got to get some heat into these tires. Let's see. So, okay, yeah, we're getting heat into them. We'll start to get a little more traction, but the traction's not feeling great right now. I don't feel like I can truly gun it. Some more cars pitting there. Gonna use overtake to try to gain a little bit of time. We have Verstappen and Bottas about 2 and 3 seconds behind. This is they battle. Look at that battle. Verstappen, Bottas going at it in front of us. They got a little wheel-on-wheel contact there. But wow, do they have such a faster car than this Williams car. The Williams racing team has done a great job in this story mode, but wow, do they have a long way to go. Bottas trying to take the pass, gives up. Verstappen defends it off. We're heading up, trying to draft on Bottas, get in that slipstream. We have to cut off. We may be able to hit him on the inside. No, Bottas just has too much acceleration on us. We're not going to be able to get him. Oh, this is it. DRS. Beauty. Now keep in mind, Bottas is going to have DRS as well. Running, oh yeah, we're not going to get them. Straight line speed, they have us all day. I say let's not risk it. You know, we're going to try to race with them, but at the end of the day, they have the better cars. Better engines, better straight line speed. I mean, if we beat them, it's going to be a miracle. Bottas trying to take the inside. Verstappen defends it off. I love the AI this year. They crushed it with the AI. We're going to try to take them on the inside.
We have 5 laps of
No, let's stay behind. We're going to have DRS. Use that slipstream. I'm not going to use overtake. We're almost out. Got to do better on this turn. Let's slow down a little bit earlier. Bottas goes to the outside. Verstappen ducks down to defend. Take a weak bump into Bottas just a little bit. It's going to be an exciting finish to see if we can battle for the podium. We may be able to do this. 11 out of 13, a few laps to go, gamers. Can we hold on? There is a battle up in front of the two just amazing racers here. Bottas and Verstappen, Mercedes and Red Bull, and Williams Racing right behind them. We have to say we're in this battle too. Maybe able to cut them on the inside. Come on. Give it up. Bottas cannot give it up. He's so fast. Going to be using DRS, but so is Bottas. Not going to use overtake. Just going to use that slipstream and DRS to just maintain speed. Pretty good section there. Aiden Jackson is doing a really good job in this circuit. 32% overtake left. We are conserving energy to make our push on this last lap. The last lap is going to be our push. We're going to have DRS here. Bottas is as well. The question is Bottas going to make the move on Verstappen? And if he does, when is he going to make that move? He's got to make it soon. He's running out of time. Few laps left. This is when we start using some overtake.
11.5 seconds.
We are whooping Ackerman. Gonna start tapping some overtake. See if we can make the push. Believe it's turn 5 is my overtake spot. Trying to get him on the inside in turn 5. Didn't take that very good. Almost slid out. We lost traction there, gamers. That would have been a end of the battle. Gonna try to take him on the inside. I think we got him. Let's go. Took Bottas on the inside. He's trying to defend off. We pushed him to the outside. Yes, we got a little dirty on Bottas there, but we had to. We are in the podium position. P3, overtake wide open, DRS activated. Pushing up on Verstappen here in second place. Aiden Jack, no. Lost. Locked up on the tires. Bottas flies ahead.
Come on.
We're just losing traction on these mediums. We're pushing them to the max. We are doing our best to get up there, but these racers are just too good. I love the AI this year. AI is crushing it. Are we in DRS? We are. Okay. We're going to use DRS and overtake. It's the last lap.
Final lap of the race.
Is Bottas going to make the move on Verstappen? What an exciting race. This is what you want to see. We have to drop down to first. We locked up on the tires again. I wish we had anti-lock brakes. Why did I turn that off? It happens. That's again, we locked up. We can still make the push. It's going to take a miracle from Aiden Jackson to do it at this point, but we are going to complete our objective. The podium may be out of reach. We are still going to get some pretty good points for the team. We are 5 seconds ahead from Albon. Sainz right behind, so we got plenty of space. The only way we can... So we lost the DRS zone. So did Bottas, though. I'm using full overtake. We have a little bit of our deploy left for this lap. Here's the time. Got to cut it perfect. Overtake wide open. Got to get within 1 second in the detection zone. I don't think we'll cut it. We used up almost all of our overtake there. Gun it, Aiden. Overtake. We pushed it as hard as we could. That car is just too fast. Those Mercedes are just too fast. What a race.
We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
What a race, gamers. That was a blast. So Verstappen held off Bottas to send that Honda engine over the Mercedes.
Well, quite the rivalry forming between the rookie Aiden Jackson and his veteran teammate Casper Ackerman.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of when Hamilton signed from McLaren back in 2007. We all know how that one ended. Alonso returned to Renault pretty much the moment the season wrapped up.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
They are always up on the podium. So Hamilton gets the win. That's his 6th win. So he had 5 before the race. He passes Schumacher there. Look at Verstappen, and then all the way Bottas battled. We battled with Bottas. We almost had a podium, but hey, at the end of the day, we gave it our all, and that's all you can do. What a fun race, though.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. So it's a decent result for you today with a finish in the points. How are you feeling, Aiden?
I'm just glad I could deliver for the team. Casper and I are both trying to push ourselves as much as we can, so it can get a bit competitive. It is a good feeling to be the one coming out on top.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
I couldn't do it without the support of the team. They've been incredible. I'm feeling looked after, and I couldn't ask for more. So any improvements are thanks to them.
It's funny you should mention the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackerman?
Oh, it's fine. Just a really healthy relationship, right, gamers?
Look, driver relationships are always going to be tricky. Individually, you're always pushing yourselves, and that can cause friction. I can't let anything like that worry me. Besides, we're fine.
Great. Well, that's everything.
We're fine. We're fine. I promise. We're fine. There's no problem between us at all. So we are heading into the next video. The next video will be chapter 6, but thank you for watching this video to the end. What a blast it was. We showed our skills and we did everything we could to push to beat Casper Ackerman from P18 all the way up to P4. What a battle we had with Bottas and Verstappen, but at the end of the day, those cars are just way better than ours right now. We'll get there. We will get there. But if you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and check out the full Breaking Point playlist in the description down below, and the My Team Ryan Gamer, the multi-sport athlete on the channel, started his own F1 racing team. You can check that out in the description down below. But I will see you all in the next video. As always, gamers, have a fantastic day.